Governor Brown and I, immediately before we met today, signed an agreement or continued a proclamation that reconfirms the bi-state effort that began with the California-Nevada Tahoe Basin Fire Commission created after the Angora fire. Today's proclamation displays the continued cooperative work by our two states to protect people, property, and natural resources of the basin through fuel treatment projects, defensible space inspections, and aggressive public education campaigns. Governor Brown, thank you for your teamwork.
I have to admit that whenever I hear Mark Twain quoted in Nevada, I think of his what he wrote. It may have been in Roughing It after he moved to San Francisco, where he talked about being in Silver City, Nevada back in those rough days. He said there were houses of prostitution on almost every corner, and there were bars and open gambling and gunshots. It was no place for a Presbyterian, and I did not long remain one. You know, if you've got a bathtub and you open the drain, the water rushing down the drain doesn't come just from the part of the tub directly above the drain. It comes from the whole tub. And the same thing is true of these great basins of water vapor in the sky that can reach out 2,000 kilometers. We have 4% more water vapor in the air of the earth today than we did just 30 years ago. And you multiply that 4% increase over a 2,000 kilometer area and all the volume represented, and then you release it through the drain, that's when you get those floods.
The clarity improves because then we know the things we are doing have achieved a benefit. I also want to express to you that this partnership is multi-dimensional. It is not just the federal government. It is the federal government. It is each state putting in funds. We had $1.69 billion spent, it's an awful lot of money, in the last 10 years. And the important thing is to see if that $1.69 billion is working. The federal share was 554. The California share was 647. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, John. The Nevada share was 110 million plus 200 million from the Southern Nevada Public Lands Management Act. Local governments put in $73 million for this program. And the private sector, $312 million. So what that demonstrates is that everyone is working together to put funds in to what must be a very practical and doable program.